Major Mohammed Ali Shah, let's hear it from you as well. Now, there have been large-scale protests that have also been happening with the communities raising the issue of AFSPA. There have been anti-AFSPA protests that have been happening on the ground. The armed forces are having a hard time ensuring peace and harmony in the region. It's after 2 weeks that the curfew that had been imposed has been lifted. Schools and colleges have reopened. Suspension of internet has been rolled back. But it seems as if the armed forces' hands have been tied because we do not have president's rule in the region. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, would you like to comment on it?
Right, Mega. Firstly, see about Mizoram Chief Minister saying, talking about the Manipur Chief Minister should resign and he should not be there and such things. Firstly, you have to understand the tribal affinity of the of Manipur, of the northeast part of India. Now, the Kukis, obviously, they have an affinity towards the Mizos. They are Mizos, like they are Gangpes who are Mizos. So they have to understand their affinity towards Mizoram. That's why the Mizoram Chief Minister has given that statement, because the Kukis have lost complete faith and trust and confidence in the Chief Minister of Manipur. The Maites have faith, still have faith in the Chief Minister, but slowly and gradually, because the Manipur violence has not been able to curb down. So the Mizoram Chief Minister Lalduhoma of the Thoram People's Movement, now he had also created a buzz in September when there were media reports which emerged, a speech he had given in the US of the need to reunify the Zo people's traditional lands. And now, so I can totally understand the sentiments of people who are saying that US would be having a hand in that, whereas that may not be the case. It only could be because of the tribal affinity that Mizos have towards Kukis. And as I mentioned, the Kukis have lost total faith in the Manipur Chief Minister. So and you know, when there's a lot of talk about in Manipur where there should be president rule, where there should be governor's rule, where the Chief Minister should be removed. That is the government's call. That is totally the government's call, and I am certain of the fact that
but do you think it would have been you think it would be easier for the armed forces to ensure law and order in the region, to ensure there are no burning of residences, burning of shops, burning of commercial establishments, charred bodies that have been found, which are, you know, children, women, elders? Do you think the armed forces would have better control of the situation if president's rule had been imposed?
See, regarding the armed, I mean, I have served in areas in Jammu Kashmir and in the northeast where there is AFSPA. I mean, in short form, it's known as the Armed Forces Special Power Act, is known as AFSPA. Now, the very fact is, without AFSPA, the military cannot operate in these regions. If you are giving responsibility, it's very pertinent to give authority.
Mohammed Ali Shah, what according to you are the pitfalls of imposing president's rule?
Well, Mega, that's one of the options, and there is, see, I always believe, firstly, I'll come back to the Mizoram thing. Because Mizo, so Kuki Zo, so, you know, so the Zo, it's a tribe, it's a community, they are part of one clan. So when when Lalduhoma of the Mizoram People's Movement, the Chief Minister of Mizoram, when he went to US and he later on clarified that the idea was not to divide but to reunite, in fact, which was speaking about India, Myanmar, Bangladesh, there was an issue. So he later on clarified that he's a former IPS officer. And so now about the present rule, well, Mega, it is one of the options which the government has been, which has been in talks. There has been, a lot of people have been saying that, but you know, ultimately the call is going to be of the government, and whatever the call the government decides and takes, whether there is present rule or there is because Mr. Chief Minister Biren Singh had tendered the resignation last year as well, where the Maira Pipes, who are the mothers of Manipur, and they had protested and they had torn the resignation letter, and then there was again a bit of hue and cry a few months back, namely around 7th of September, that he would be probably, there was a lot of speculation that the Chief Minister, Biren Singh, would be tendering his resignation, and let's wait and see what will happen by the next day. So, if that's the case, then it's certainly present rule. It's a BJP ruled state, the government. And so there is not much of a problem. I mean, it can be tried if that is going to bring peace. If that could be a solution, why not? Basically, anything to make peace in Manipur. If France and Germany were bitter enemies, different countries, if they could become friends and they could boom in the economy, and if Japan and America could become friends, again foreign countries, here, why can't in our own home it can resolve, and both by the
Okay.
time, it's not overnight process.
Again, yeah, okay.